We're now joined on the teleconference by LSU head coach Paul Mainieri. The Tigers are the number 3 seed in the SEC tournament after going 39-14 overall and 15-11 in the SEC. LSU will play the winner of Vanderbilt and Tennessee on Wednesday morning. Coach Mainieri, press star 1 now. Coach, while we wait on questions, can you give us a few comments on your team during the SEC tournament?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's nice to be with you all. Obviously, we're really excited about going to Hoover. It's a tournament that, in the time that I've been at LSU, that our players have always really looked forward to. We seem to play really well there. I think we've won 4 tournaments in the last 5 times that we've been there. So there's something about Hoover that just kind of seems to bring out the best in our guys, and we love that. It's also a great tournament because our feeling is, and I just met with our team, I feel like this tournament is the toughest tournament you play in until you get to the World Series, and I'm not so sure that it's not tougher than the College World Series sometimes. Virtually every team that's in this tournament is ranked. It's an outstanding ball club. There's a lot of familiarity with each team that you play, but it's also a high level of competition. And this time of year when the weather's warm, everybody's out of school, it's all ball. Everybody's focused on just playing. It just seems like the kids for all the teams just play baseball at such a high level. So we're really thrilled about starting this tournament and excited about it. We're also very excited about the fact that we don't have to play on Tuesday. As much as we love Hoover, we were really hoping we didn't have to play on Tuesday. And by virtue of winning our 3 games this weekend, we were able to leapfrog a couple of teams and put ourselves in that position. So our goal was to win the SEC West, but Ole Miss did that, and congratulations to them. They deserve it and earned it. But we still had something to play for on Sunday, knowing that if we won, that we would get a bye in the first game. And the way the format of the tournament is set up now, that's literally getting a free win, advancing to Wednesday without running the risk of having to go home after 1 game. So I thought that was a great accomplishment. We also won our 40th game of the season, the regular season, on Sunday, which I think is another really outstanding accomplishment. Anytime a team wins 40 games in a regular season, I think every coach in America would feel very proud of their team. So I feel like we're playing our best baseball of the year right now. Everybody's roles are pretty much defined. Our pitching's been solid. Our hitting is up. We played great defense all weekend. So I feel like we're playing about as well as we possibly can play as we head over to play in this tournament.
Our first question is from Bob Holt of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Good, Bob. How are you?
Pretty good. Hey, after playing Arkansas, I don't know what you thought of their starting rotation with Beeks, Malver, and Killian. Also, all 3 of those guys are from, Prairie Grove, Farmington, Mountain Home, Arkansas, not exactly big metropolitan areas. What do you think of 3 small-town Arkansas guys being Arkansas starters?
Well, when the last few years, whenever the name Arkansas is mentioned, the first thing you think of is great arms. I mean, they've been running guys out for the last few years that are just amazing. Dave's made a great adaptation to the new style of baseball. A few years ago in '09, I remember when we played them, they had that heart of the order with Wilkins and Eibner and Cox and just great hitters. And since the changes that have occurred in college baseball, I feel like Dave's done as good as anybody in terms of adjusting his philosophy. And so they've become a pitching-dominated team, and these guys they have now are, cut of the same mold of Stanek and some of the other great pitchers that they've had, Baxendale and so forth. So, when you play Arkansas, you just know it's not usually going to be a very high-scoring game, and, a play here, an at-bat here, a pitch here is going to determine the outcome of the game. I've said this many times, not just now, but Arkansas is probably one of the teams that I am competing against the most because you just know they're going to play the game a certain style, a certain way. It's what I call the right way, so to speak, and they're going to play hard. They're going to play fundamentally sound, and you enjoy the competition against Arkansas.
You find kind of amazing they all their starters in those little towns I mentioned?
I didn't know that, but I hadn't really put much thought to it.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, Coach. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
Okay, thank you.